Alright, so I'm here to talk about the film The Aeronauts. This film came out, I believe, in 2019? 2019 is PG-13. It's an adventure drama film that's an hour and 41 minutes. On Rotten Tomatoes, 72% of critics gave it a good review, the consensus being uh, uh, thrilling visuals and the substantial chemistry of its well-matched leads make The Aeronauts an adventure well worth taking, and 95% of audience members gave this film a good review. I'm kind of surprised by this. I thought audience members were not like it, and critic consensus would be higher. Anyway, interesting. So anyway, obviously I really like this film. PG-13 for peril and thematic elements. So the synopsis, or the premise, I mean. In 1862, headstrong scientist James Glacier and a wealthy young widow, Amelia Wren, mount a balloon expedition to fly higher than anyone in history. As their perilous ascent reduces their chances of survival, the unlikely duo soon discover things about themselves and each other that help both of them find their place in the world. Yeah, directed by Tom Harper. So real quick, the film stars Eddie Redmayne, sorry, Eddie Redmayne, Felicity Jones, Tom Courtenay, Himesh Patel, Anne Raid, Rebecca Front, Vincent Perez, Tim McInerney, P.B. Fox, and directed by this guy, Tom Harper. Yeah, so an English film, like a British English film. This film takes place in England, and the balloon, I think, at the end of the movie, lifts off from London. Yeah, so this movie is more linear than I thought it would be. Like the film kind of gets right into its premise. Like these two are gonna go in a hot air balloon for like I don't really want to spoil it too much, but it's like for scientific advancement because no one's ever done this ambitious of like a feat before in the history of mankind. So when I looked at the historical accuracy for this film, it turns out that the balloon ride portrayed in this film is sort of a combination of different balloon rides. You know, this is like before like airplanes, right? This is 1862, so these are like the aeronauts of their time. You know, like, and they're the first ones to do what they do in the film. Again, it's sort of the balloon is like a combination of a lot of different historical events, and they just put it all together in this like one thing. So don't take the film like at historical face value, but like still, it's a great movie. So to go on more about the film, it's got really good thrills and action and drama, and a lot of it is done so well because of the intimate setting. Like these two are just in a hot air balloon, and even their background, the flashbacks to their life story. Yeah, it just helps really engage the audience to become like really a familiar or with the two main leads and really relatable people. And because yeah, it is such an intimate setting, the thrills and the action that does take place, though sparingly, but done very well, are it's easy to follow. You know, this film is just so easy to follow and so engaging. This is like one of the best movies I think I've seen when it comes to like mainstream formats, and of course the like mainstream mainstream films, like with a easy plot to follow, main characters going on this journey, and then they learn about whatever the lesson or the moral is. But there are also a lot of themes in this show, a lot of like wise words shared between characters of like themes about, for example, like moving on from tragedy. Like this is a great film about that. Trying to think of what else to say about it. It's also a great science film. Like it's nice to have a really good film come out like for the mainstream audience that's about science and about like for the good of mankind, and not just for yourself or like for personal glory, but like doing something that's really beneficial, like scientifically, like for the world to come. Because again, this is based on, well, let's see. On Wikipedia, it says the film is based on the 2013 book Falling Upwards: How We Took to the Air by Richard Holmes. Yeah, so it's based on a book. Again, just based. Cause yeah, I can go through the historical accuracy of it, but I don't really want to go through it too much. But yeah, what happens in the film is not exactly what happened. Again, it's the journey in the film is a combination of different balloon rides that happened during their time. Because at the time, yeah, this is the only way to travel through air were hot air balloons. Like this is way back. Again, 1862. Okay, I'm done rambling. It's a pretty good film. The Aeronauts from 2019. If any of that sounds interesting, you should go check it out. Until then, take it easy, y'all, and peace.